What is this?
I'm sorry, Carl. This is not the way I like to do things.
And don't do it.
Well, consider this cast. Oscar winner Marion Cotillard, Oscar winner Jeremy Irons, two of the Academy Award Best Actor and Actress nominees from last year, Michael Fassbender and Charlotte Rampling. Throw in actors of the caliber of Brendan Gleeson. You've got a high-quality production that's all going to scream Academy Awards, right? Well, no. What you have is Assassin's Creed. That's right, Hollywood's latest adaptation of a video game. Now, why are all these actors involved in something like this? Well, that's a good question. I'm not really sure why. The film purportedly cost anywhere upward of $150 million to make, and really, it is just a bunch of hokum. But it is not as horrible as I perhaps thought it might be. I'm not a huge fan of these video game movies. The last one was torture to sit through, Warcraft, from earlier in the summer. However, this one seems to be a little more ambitious, a little more self-serious.
You're here to save my soul.
I understand it's your birthday.
Yeah. The party's just getting started.
This is set during the Spanish Inquisition in 15th century Spain. But quickly, we are brought into more modern times here as we meet a young man named Cal. Cal is involved in some bad stuff going on right now and on the run. Next, we see him in 2016 on his way to his execution in prison. However, the next thing we know, he's waking up and a woman named Sophia, played by Marion Cotillard, is hovering over him and explaining to him that he's not really dead. He's being used for their grand experiment for the company she works for, Abstergo Industries, which is run by her father, Alan, played by Jeremy Irons.
What you see, hear, and feel are the memories of your ancestor, who's been dead for 500 years.
Wait a minute!
He is wanting desperately to be in possession of something called the Apple of Eden. That's right, it's an apple. Well, it sort of looks like this, but it's better. You see, if you have the Apple of Eden, you basically control the world. You can make things happen. I'm not sure what, because I never played the video game. So maybe you need to do that before you understand everything that's going on in this movie. But the basic thing is, our friend Cal, who is now being played by Michael Fassbender, the star of this film, is being thrust back and forth in time, kind of in a Matrix-style fashion. In fact, this movie looks like a wannabe Matrix. At any rate, he's sent back to 15th century Spain to inhabit and morph into the mind of this 15th century assassin, the last known person to be in possession of, you guessed it, the Apple of Eden. Well, this is an interesting kind of situation, and it does provide for a lot of great action sequences. I have to say that there is one spectacular set piece here of all of these, well, they're basically stuntmen, jumping from building to building to building there in a very picturesque kind of town. I was really impressed with that sequence, and a lot of the battles here and the work, very adept, a lot of these people at showing off their skills in this regard. That's what this movie is really for. I'm not sure what else it's about. It's really a waste of talent, I can tell you that much, but certainly good to look at, although very darkly, murkily photographed, like it was actually made during the Renaissance or something. I'm not a huge fan of this movie, but I'm not going to tell all the big video game fanatics out there who may have played Assassin's Creed and just can't wait for this to stay away, but I'm going to tell everybody else to stay away. And, you know, unless this is your kind of thing, I say no.